Hey, y'all. One of my friends or person at school asked me to make a video of me being bullied, and since something happened last week, this will go good. Hold on. Okay. So last month or last week or so, I didn't have my phone, and someone had made a phone call to my phone on Monday at 10:16. So it's May 13th at 10:16. And this is during, I guess, second period. If you go to our school, it's about second period, I think. Excuse my French language, whatever. It says, "Stupid fucking cunt whore, piece of shit. Go die, you one-legged freak." Those are word for word of what she said. I'm not gonna tell you his name, her name, where they live, who they are, or nothing. But if you are watching this video, I don't care. You're lucky I'm not even saying who you are. But sometimes things do get to me. I mean, yeah, I'm an amputee and stuff, but I think I have very thick skin. Some spots are very thin. There's a bunch I could deal with, and then there's some I'm not going to put up with. Like, this voicemail that I got, that's crossing the line, because she has two relatives that are amputees. So if she's calling me a one-legged freak and telling me to go die, I wonder what she is telling. Basically, he's basically the same thing to his relatives. I'm sorry, it's a he. Yeah, I keep messing up, but basically he's telling his relatives that they should die too because they're one-legged freaks like me. So, and the point about me being a stupid effing cunt whore piece of... Okay, I've been called worse. I have been called worse. That whole message, I mean, yeah, I started to cry because I was really, really teed off because he lied to me and my mother in the first place. And he said, I called him up because I found out the number that it came from. I called him up. He's like, send me the voicemail or word for word or whatever it says. And we did that. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. When I'll go to school and I'll ask people around, and he said, whenever I find out who did it, I'll kick their... And I'm like, okay, thank you. But that's what really ticked me off. You're acting like you care, but you don't. You should care. Because, make sure my phone's still recording. I'm not this kind of person, but there's cases of suicides because of bullying. Just like our school, there was a rumor going around about the boys going to shoot up a school. That was all a hoax because he was being bullied. I mean, yeah, that was way too far, but yeah. And then another news report says he just wanted to do it, be silly, but he was being bullied. Hold on a second. I'm looking at this case I read about this boy or girl committed suicide. Right, there it is. But, I mean, I've been bullied since second grade, and the boy who left the voicemail, he told me he's been bullied, and I'm like, okay, so you're being bullied, and you decide to go bully someone else. And I asked him, what were you doing to show off in front of your friends, impress your friends? And he said straight up, yeah. I'm like, really? That's going too far. But my ex, supposedly he tried to stop him. And he said that he was going around talking crap about me even when we did date. Which, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know how to put it. If y'all are out there going through trouble, and you had the suicide mind of like, wonder what life will be like without it. Oh, it might be great, it'll be good, nobody will notice. They will notice. They will. And you got your whole life ahead of you. You want to have kids? You won't. You'll be dead. Sorry, this fly's annoying me. But, okay. This is the girl. Look, she's very pretty. 3 boys accused of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old California girl who took her own life after pictures of the attack were posted online, and due to the court this week as authorities ramped up the investigation in the latest cause involving the rape and cyberbullying. That's just the first paragraph. See, it goes all the way to here. All the way to here. That's a lot. I'll try to post this, or type that in your search bar. California calls another 3-part tragedy of rape, cyberbullying, and suicide. And it'll pop you up to in NBC News. But I don't know how to put it. I thought about hurting myself about 7 times, but I never went through it because I thought about my future and what I want to do and be, and I didn't. I said it's just going to be a roller coaster nobody likes. You're going to have your twists and turns and your upside downs. And, well, so, but yeah, I'm not going to say her name, but you usually watch all my YouTube videos, but what you're going through is similar to what I'm going through, but different. I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I really do care for you, and you're a very good friend, and you shouldn't do it. You say you wanted to have kids. What kids? If you're going to hurt yourself, what kids? I mean, you've done very well lately about not talking about all that, not having any trouble. You know to come to me if you have trouble. So, yeah, teenagers go through a bunch of bullying. A bunch of people in high school go through bullying, and they think about that stuff more. Well, it's usually from 7th to 11th grade. It's the main area of it. But if you're in elementary and you can't stand what's going on, you gotta toughen your skin up. You gotta toughen up. Because if you are that way and you let them see that it gets you, like, say, someone sticks you with a needle and you're like, ow, they'll see, oh, that gets them, that edges them. Let's keep doing that. That's their soft spot. See, few people, when they make comments they found that soft spot. And I'll admit, I have cried in front of them a few times. It's mostly anger, but then most times it's frustration and why am I even alive kind of thing, but I get over it. 10 minutes later, I'm over it. 30 minutes, I'm over it. But, I think it was 7th grade, Miss Paul's class. I'll never forget it. It was the worst, I forgot what it's called. Worst thing I was called or told to do or ever about my leg, which I've heard it since then. He said it, and then there was another guy that said it a few months ago, but I'm over it. They told me, this was before my operation, when my leg was longer, they told me I can hop on my leg and act like it's a, so yeah. Some of these things really, they just get to me. Like, hold on, I don't know if I'll read y'all any of it. This was March 4th, a few days before my surgery. It was 8:30. I'm going to read this. So today still has been stressful. So got some of my classwork situated. Oh, IDK how to spell. I put situated. Yeah. I hope everything goes well and that I'm still able to pass 10th grade. Well, IDKY, but it seems ever since everyone knows that I'm having surgery, my enemies have cared about me and tried to become a friend, I guess you could say. Well, I'm not writing much because I'm so tired. Well, tomorrow's my last day at school for a while. Frowny face. I'll miss it a little bit. March 6th. This is the day before my surgery. Wow, what a day. So far we woke up at 4:30ish. Left my house about 6. Took a long 6-hour drive here, or to Jacksonville. Stopped at the Hampton Hotel. Dropped off our stuff. Headed to the surgeon and switched hands to talk. Alright, May 12th. So I know I haven't written in over 2 months. It's a long story short. Me and Joey broke up and on the 3rd, which I still ain't taking it so well. I feel very different now that more of my leg is missing. It's still taking time for me to adjust. Joey was there and he left me over BS because we hardly got to see each other when we were able to, but no, he wanted to go do this and that instead. We would 4-wheel together, go visit his grandparents and a bunch of crap. And I actually drove his 4-wheeler, which was amazing. Where he would have to hold on to me instead of me holding him. Felt like a hug. It was cool. But I thought I loved him, but I guess it was just teen puppy love. I wish I could get him back, but I guess it won't ever happen. But no, and lately I think depression is my middle name. And guess what? I'm a freaking aunt. Whoopee. No. Well, I got a geometry EOC test tomorrow, which is end of course exam. So I need sleep. And then this was on the 13th. So I just finished my geometry OC exam, and I think the people who make these tests and standards think we are seniors. They seriously need to calm it down. I just hope I passed it. I still iffy if I pass biology, English, and geometry. Anyways, I'm starving. All I ate so far was a small bowl of cereal. So I think my ex, not Joey X, but XX, likes me again. We already dated like 7 times. If you're thinking that's slutty-ish, well, one was a lie. Someone told me he wanted to break up, which that was actually twice. Break up when he didn't. 2 were because he had a lot going on in depression, and a few times him and his parents IDK'd the rest. It's complicated. It was in middle school. I had a lot going on in depression, and the few with him, I already read that. Well, sitting in a chair, quiet as a mouse, but yet cold as a fish. Blank, like 4 seats beside me, keeps looking at me. Ha! Which we're friends, goofy friends. But I don't know. I think I made this video long enough. Y'all are probably sitting there at the computer asleep. Right now. But later on, I'm gonna make a probably 30-minute video about my whole life, what I've been through. If y'all want me to do it, comment on this video or message me. I need it at least by June, 4th of July. At least by 4th of July. Excuse me. Or before then, yeah, 4th of July, whatever. And I'll think of what to say and all that. And I'll make a video, 30 minutes minimum. It can't be doing stuff. It's strictly going to be talking. And if you want, request music to play in the background. So yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I read some of that. And I hate to say it, but I wonder if he is watching this video. I still have a teeny bit of feelings for him. But I don't know what's said. He stood there and watched that boy make that voicemail. He supposedly was talking crap when we dated. I don't know. His parents are cool though. Sometimes. Most times. Anyway. I'm gonna go and go. It's already almost 9:30. I gotta go to bed. I haven't even done my essay. Whatever. I'll be repeating 10th grade anyway. So what's the news? Anyway. Don't forget, message me or comment on this video of what you want me to talk about. And please do not blow up the comments. If you see someone already said it, I'll do it. Or just reply to their message and say, agreed, do this with it, agreed, do this. And if you have another idea, put and da da da. But yeah, honestly, I hardly ever see I have a message, which I'm finally getting the hang of how to figure it out. Yeah. Oh, and the guy that wants me to flush dare, as in flush a dollar bill down the toilet, I'll get to that after school ends, which is Friday. So I'll try my hardest, okay? I'll have to do it next time I get paid. Yeah. Toodaloos. I'm so tired.